Hi everyone, it's Vishaka here. I'm in Budapest, Hungary at the moment. I'm praying that you're all doing well as we continue to face these strange world circumstances that we are continuing to face at the moment. I know it may be a difficult time for many of you in different ways, socially or economically, and I pray that you're all able to survive any challenges that you're facing at this time. And this does continue to be a period for increased self-reflection. It's an opportunity for us to meditate on our true purpose in a more serious way than we may have done so previously. We're faced with the temporary nature of this world that we are living in at present, and we see that everything that we tend to invest our energy and our hopes in, our aspirations in, actually, although it appears to be something concrete, something reliable, it's actually not. We see how within a very short period of time things can just go up in smoke, everything can change. And so, what else do we really have to do but to try to go deeper within and understand what is our true purpose, what is the true meaning of life, and how can I realize that? Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he's commented how, philosophy is something that persons may consider to be very remote, abstract. There are many persons, they can't understand the value of a spiritual culture, of spiritual practice or philosophy, because they feel, we are living in this world of matter, this physical world, this gross world of matter. What is the use of such discussion if it's not going to put more money in my bank balance, more food on my table, and ensure shelter over my head? Srila Srinivas, she also gave the example of Faraday, who worked towards the development of electricity, and how he did a demonstration on one occasion moving some pieces of paper with electricity, and then a lady in the audience said, what's so special about that? I can move some paper with my hands, so I don't see how this electricity of yours is going to be very useful. So what is the use of it, sir? And that Faraday, he responded, "Madam, what is the use of a newborn babe?" So Srila Srinivas, she continued to say, when in one's life in this world, they may feel that such discussion, spiritual, philosophical discussion, doesn't have any use, any value. But at the time of death, only philosophy can save us. When we're faced with mortality, when we are faced with our own mortality, then we see the value of such discussion. There's nothing else to discuss, actually. And everything that we may have considered meaningful, useful yesterday, today is no longer of any relevance. So we all need to take this time for reflection, question how we are spending our days, where our energy is going, how we are passing our time, and ask ourselves, how much are we really giving our time for our eternal welfare, for our spiritual welfare? How much are we giving nourishment to our soul, to that spiritual, intrinsic self within us? And how much are we giving to the outer world, to the surface, to the superficial, artificial plane? There's one Sanskrit verse my Gurudev Srila Govinda Maharaj, she liked to quote, āyur harati puṁsām, begins like that, āyur harati puṁsām. But the verse is saying that by the rising and setting of the sun, everyone's duration of life is being diminished. We are losing our time by each day that passes. However, for the person who has given their energy for the eternal world, in hearing topics of the Lord, hearing topics of the transcendental spiritual plane, who has given their energy in devotion to the Lord, to the sweet absolute, to divinity. Their time has not been lost. They are only gaining, they are not losing. Whatever energy, in other words, whatever energy we give to the temporary is a minus, is a subtraction. We are losing. But what energy we can invest in what is spiritual, what is eternal, that is an addition, that is a plus to our balance. And we will not lose that, and we can never lose that. Everything, we want to get to a point. This is what we can consider to be real success in life. If we can get to a point of feeling that if I lost everything around me, I would still be fulfilled. I would still feel that my life is meaningful. So how much do we attach our value to the temporary things and ideas of this world? And how much do we attach ourselves to those things which are eternal, which are more subtle, which may not appear to be so valuable, but in the eternal consideration of things, they are the only thing that are valuable. So just a few, words, food for thought. And again, wishing you're all very well and offering my heartfelt respects to all of you. Jai Shri Gurudev.